Hello everyone, my name is Olivia and I will be introducing you to our new driver's app, the NEMT Cloud Dispatch, which we'll be using for all trips moving forward. In this video, I'll walk you through how to log in with your credentials and use its key features to manage your trips efficiently. Please note that this demonstration is being done on an iOS device. If you're using an Android device, some prompts or wording may look a bit different, but the overall process is the same. Make sure to follow along and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions after watching. Let's get started. You should have received an email with your login information, including your username, password, and domain. If you have not, please reach out so we can get it sent to you as soon as possible. Once you have downloaded the app, open up the NEMT Cloud Dispatch app and enter your username, password, and domain exactly as provided. Be sure to tap Remember Me so you don't have to enter your information each time, then hit Login to get started. Once you are logged in, you will see this home screen. Let's go through it together. At the top, you will see the notification icon. Click here to check any new notifications you received since your last login. Next, you'll see your profile picture icon. Tap here if you'd like to upload or update your photo. Underneath, you'll see the day of the week and the current date. This is also where you'll need to clock in. Please remember, you won't be able to start any trips unless you're clocked in. To clock in, tap where it says clock in, enter your true odometer reading from your vehicle, then click OK. This will officially clock you in and allow you to begin your trips for the day. Next, let's talk about the 4 squares you'll see on your home screen. Each one has an important function. The blue square is where you'll find the trips you have scheduled for the day. You'll notice the number 2 in the top right corner. That number represents how many trips you have scheduled. As you complete each trip, the number will decrease. The green square shows any trips scheduled for the following day. This is helpful so you can plan ahead for tomorrow's schedule. The orange square is for the chat function. This is where you can send and receive messages with Dispatch. It's a quick and easy way to stay in touch and get updates while you're on the road. The red square is your log out button. This is where you will log out for the day. We'll go through each square in more detail so you know exactly how to use them. Click on the blue square where a new screen will pop up detailing your scheduled trips for the day. On this screen, you'll see 3 tabs at the top. We will focus on scheduled and in progress. In the scheduled tabs, you'll see the detail for the trips scheduled for that day. Each trip is identified by a trip ID number and labeled A or B. Each client will have either an A or B, determining if there are 2 legs for the same client. Please be sure you are completing trip A before you complete trip B. To see more details of that trip, click in the blue area of that trip and more details will pop up. Here you will be able to see the trip type, the phone number, the pickup address, and any pickup instructions that are associated with this trip, and the drop-off address. Once you've had the opportunity to review the details of the trip, you will click En route, and this will signify to dispatch that you are on your way to your pickup. You will then follow with the prompts. Once you are en route, you will then click the next prompt once you have arrived at your pickup location. If you were to go back to your scheduled tab, as you can see, that trip is no longer under scheduled. It has now been moved to in progress. To go back to that trip, you will click in progress, and once you have arrived to the pickup location, you will then click arrive at pickup. This will notify dispatch that you have arrived to the pickup location and proceed with the prompts. Once you have arrived and notified the rider, you will proceed with the next action. If for whatever reason the rider is not completing the trip, you will click cancel at arrival and notify dispatch immediately. If you are to proceed with the trip, you will click on pick up and request for the client's signature and hit submit. Once you have arrived to the drop-off location, you will click Arrive at Drop-Off, and once the rider has exited your vehicle, you will click Dropped, and this is where your signature will be required to notify dispatch that you have successfully completed the trip. Once the trip is complete, you will no longer see it in your in progress or scheduled tabs. Now I will demonstrate how the navigation feature works. From this screen, you can click directly on the address and it will pull up your Maps app on your device to start the navigation. You can also click in the blue area to expand the trip and click directly on the address, and it will also pull up your Maps navigation. Now we will take a look at the green square where you will see your trip schedule for the following day. In this screen, you can also expand the trips to see the trip detail similar to the current scheduled square. One important thing to note is that this app displays all times in military time. So here you see 1300, which represents 1 p.m. Additionally, for all will call trips, no pickup time will be displayed. For example, here you see there is no time indicated for pickup time. That means this is a will call trip. In this case, you will be notified by dispatch or the rider letting you know when it's time to head out to pick up for this trip. Now let's review the orange square, which is the chat feature in the app. This is where you can send and receive messages directly with dispatch. Please note, dispatch will always try to call you first if they need to reach you regarding a trip for any details or updates. If you're unable to answer for any reason, dispatch will follow up with a text message to your cell phone as well as a message through the app. Once you receive the messages and there's a need for a reply, please attempt to call us back or respond via your phone or the app as soon as you're able. Now let's talk about how to reach the rider directly from the app. When you're in the trip detail screen, you'll see the rider's phone number listed under client phone or pickup phone. If you need to call the rider, for example, to let them know you're on your way or to confirm a pickup, just tap on the phone number right there in the app and your device will automatically open your phone dialer so you can make the call quickly and easily. Finally, let's review how to clock out. Click on where it says clock out and enter your true odometer reading. Be sure you complete this at the end of every shift. That concludes our training on the NEMT Cloud Dispatch app. Remember, if you have any questions or any issues, please feel free to reach out.